What up, man? It's your man Y.Luck, you dig? AKA Street Talk, whatever y'all want to call me, you dig? And you're now tuned into Nolazine TV.
I think these niggas need a CAT scan. I make them nervous like a lighter at a match stand. My goons shooting like some Afghans. They put you in a deeper hole than that tax man. And don't get stuck inside the quicksand. Them niggas track your every move like a Fitband. Word to Sweezy, that's my right hand. Only gripping green and we ain't talking about a Sprite can.
What advice do you have for upcoming artists in the industry?
Man, stick to your craft, do your thing. Don't let nobody, I don't give a fuck who they are, don't let nobody take credit for what you do. I don't give a fuck who they are. Don't let nobody change your craft. I don't give a fuck who they are. Don't let nobody take your insanity. Don't let them take your fucking mental progression. Don't let them take nothing away from you that you built yourself, that you created. If you like the song, keep that motherfucker. If you like the words, keep that motherfucker. If you like what you wearing, keep that motherfucker. You don't know how many times they tell me, dog, you gotta do something. Fuck, Darren was at the show the other night. Nigga, I wore my daughter's face, this same type of shirt on my t-shirt, and it's like, that's what you wearing? Yes. I had my partner's hat on, the lab, I had some regular jeans on, and I had some G-Nikes on, and like my outfit was probably $50. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do what you comfortable with doing, and don't let nobody take your shine for what you do. Let me say this: the craziest thing in the world, people have for the past, since they've been knowing me as an artist, have been giving all my credit to Wild Wayne. And he does not deserve an ounce of it. He has not done a fucking thing for me, and I don't think he ever will do a fucking thing for me. As a matter of fact, what I went through was worse than everybody else, because I can't go in the radio station and say, hey, Wild Wayne playing it, or Wild Wayne like it, because he was my brother-in-law. At the time, he was my brother-in-law. So at the end of the day, I couldn't go in there and say that because it was a conflict of interest. But people didn't understand that. People can never look back and say, yeah, I remember Wayne posted him on this page, or Wayne posted this, or posted that. Nobody can go back and say that. There's been more times that he's, shied away from helping me than he ever helped me in life. And I need people to understand that. Like, don't let nobody take your credit. Well, everything I built. And I used to live in his backyard. The main thing, he used to help other artists, and the best artist was living in his backyard. And was family. And was helping with his kids. It seemed like to me that would have been the person you say, hey, let me get him straight. But it was all good. It was like, hey, and I love him to death. I will never ask him for a quarter. I will never ask him to be nothing musically. I'll never nothing. But I love him to death, and I still ride for him if he needed. However, he cannot no longer get an ounce of credit for everything I built and my father built. They give him too much credit. They give him too much stuff for what I do. He's a great host. He's with all of that shit. It was fine and dandy. But when it come to me, he's never done nothing to help me. He paid for a couple of one mixtape. He paid a couple of $100 for, and that's about where it stops. They did a bunch of shows and TV stuff that they wanted to do for me, and he never followed up, so it fell through. And I hear a lot of people say, man, a lot of shit he got is because of connections. A lot of shit he got is because of Wayne. If that was the case, I'd be bigger than I am, because you think about Steph Curry. That nigga Steph Curry shoot his ass off. His daddy might have got him where he was at, but he had to eventually learn how to shoot. And he had to eventually shoot his ass off the way he do. And now he's the man. Well, if I was Wayne, I would have been in way more places. That's what I started. I started to steal that nigga phone one day and just send a mass text out with my video on it and say. So I started to steal his phone and send a mass text out to Diddy and Khaled and every fucking body on there and be like, yo, this is my. Whatever, like, not steal his phone, but just be sitting in the room next to him, pick that bitch up, and let me send my fucking video out, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't do that because I'm too honest and too real to do that type shit. Like, if you're not gonna help me, fuck it, you're not gonna help me. But at the end of the day, I can't allow people to take the credit no more. I can't allow people to take my creativity no more, and I can't allow people to disrespect me no more. It's getting to the point where it's like, you niggas need to know, you know what I'm saying? You niggas need to know. And it was going to go so far as to, I was going to call Darren and say, why the fuck I ain't doing the interview? I'm better than 90% of these niggas. But, you know, he did the right thing and he reached out.
Okay, so this is, who are your top three, who you think are the top three artists, like mainstream artists?
In the world or in New Orleans? The top three, just artists or rappers?
Artists.
Oh, if I had to say the top three artists right now, I would probably say, no bias, but I'd probably say Rihanna, Drake, and Chris Brown, because they just the top three right now. Well, no, you know what? I gotta throw Beyonce in there somewhere, but that's who I like. See, I'm different because I'm not. A lot of niggas tell you who they like as the top three. A lot of niggas won't like. I hate Kobe, but he gonna take my last shot. That's just how I go. You know what I'm saying? So, I say Beyonce gotta be one of the top artists right now, but I'm just not a huge Beyonce fan.
Okay. Do you have a celebrity crush?
Rihanna. Really? Hey, listen. Rihanna, nigga.
All right. Tell the people who Y.Luck is as an artist.
I'm a pure entertainer. Y.Luck is a pure entertainer, man. I just do it all. Like a lot of people do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they're one-trick ponies. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all from the get-go, this interview gonna be one of the realest interviews y'all ever had, to the frustration point where niggas ain't giving me my credit, niggas ain't giving me my respect. So let's just keep it 100. A lot of niggas is one-trick ponies. They either do this or they think they do that great or they're this great. I do it all good. You know what I'm saying? And it's about time niggas give me my credit for that. So for me personally, if a nigga asks me, I'm an entertainer. Not very many people could do what I could do. And they tell me I used to be humble, but a lot of niggas started telling me I was cocky. And I've heard a lot of people say, man, he cocky, he this, he that. Okay, well now I'm going to give them what they asking for.
Now, if you had the choice to stay independent or sign a major label deal, which one would you choose and why?
I had that choice. I've been offered, let me see, 4 major label deals. And I chose to turn each one of them down, simply because I'm not going to be raped by any major labels. I sat in front of the people and told them, look, if you have to pay me double of what I make at work for a year in one check, because then I know you're gonna fuck me eventually, but at least I can take that money and flip it another way, buy a few houses, buy some property, do this, that, and the third. I'm gonna get fucked regardless. You know, when I first met Mystical, he was sitting talking to me and he was like, man, you remind me of me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, good. He said, do me one favor. The industry gonna fuck you. Just make sure you don't get raped. And when you get raped, because it's gonna happen, just make sure you don't have a baby. And I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like, I'm like, but it makes sense now. When he say make sure you don't have a baby, what that means is make sure you're not stuck getting fucked for the rest of your life with that one contract. You know what I'm saying? So I took it as, I'm not about to let nobody fuck over me. So I've been offered 4, probably more, but the ones for real that I know in my heart that I sat in front, the labels, was 4 actual major label deals. And it was like, nah, I ain't fucking with them, because I'd rather make if an investor came to me and said, hey, I'm gonna put up 50,000, and we made 600,000, and he stole 300,000 from me, I'm still 300,000 to the good. Whereas a label will come and make 20 million off me, give me 150,000, and they got paperwork to show, and they got lawyers to show, and they got, you know what I'm saying? And I can't pull up on everybody at the label. If a nigga invest in me, I could pull up on him. You know what I'm saying? I could pull up at his house. I know you got 300,000 from it. Just go make us another 300,000. It's all good. Or if he take everything and be like, you ain't really got no money left, well, I could pull up at his house. And you know, it ain't really no label behind him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And plus they don't do nothing but rape you. They take your fucking creativity. I sat in front of one label and they told me, they literally had about 4 or 5 people in there. You gotta come here this. You gotta come here this. And you know, rap for us. So I rapped something for her. And they was like, watch this, check this out, sing something. So I started singing something, and they was like, man, there's so much we could do. And somebody was like, we think we could cut your beard down, and you know, we can make you more of an R&B-ish type of smooth type. And I was like, and it was like, we could put you in like button-up shirts and things like that. And I was like, yeah. And I just let them finish, and I was like, yeah. So I really ain't gonna fuck with this, but I appreciate y'all, you know, for looking out. And they was like, man, we could do so much for you. I'm like, yeah, like fuck over me. It's like the first thing you could do for me. And so I'm not, and they was like, man, you really wanna? I'm like, yeah. They was like, well, why you come out here if you didn't? I was like, man, who's not gonna take a free trip to New York? You dig? Y'all pay for everything. Like, who's not gonna do that? Of course I'm gonna come. So, yeah. I actually got an album coming out called Green Screen. And the reason I call it green screen is because the industry fake, and you know what a green screen is. The green screen is you just put it up, and then you take a picture in front of it, and you can put whatever the fuck you want behind it. You could be sitting in front of your fucking living room and put a green screen up, and then you could tell a motherfucker, check me out, I'm at the beach, or check me out, I'm in Daytona, or check me out, I'm in a mansion, or I'm sitting on a yacht, or this my new whip with all these bitches in the background. Like, you can put whatever you want, and I feel like this entire industry in the world is green screened right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, even Instagram, like that one, I hear people say, man, that nigga doing it, this, that, and the third. Man, they got 1 fucking minute to show you. You just seen 1 minute of their life all day. Like, that could have been the best minute of their life. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas who literally, if you sitting right here in the middle of two niggas, and this nigga got money for each other, he could say, hey, bro, hand him this, and you could take $100,000, record it, and say, nigga, we out here balling, y'all already know what it is, blah, 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 and then hand him his money. But a nigga take that minute and think you rich. And my problem is, it's too many niggas using that and really green screening it like, yeah, we making paper around here, we making cake around here. You gotta start asking niggas, tell niggas his life is life or death. Go run up on a nigga that you fuck with, that act like they got bread, and tell him his life or death. Man, look, it's life or death, bro. And throw a wild number out there. I need like 1,000, I need like $1,500, bro. It's life or death, please, bro. Have their Instagram pulled up when they flashing their money and stunting and all that shit, and you say, bro, I know you got it, bro. I know you got it, dawg. I just need 1,500. This right here, you said it in the caption, it's 10,000. I know you got 1,500, bro, and it's life or death. And you always talk about if you got it, I got it. You gonna know who got money, because them niggas gonna immediately start telling you what they did a minute ago with their money. That's how you know when they ain't got, oh, bro, look, my sister called me the other day. I just ran over there and took care of my mama. She had to go. Man, shut up, man. You ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? But everything is green screen. Niggas show you that one clip, that 1 minute clip, and we believe it.
Okay.
Well, they believe it.
Okay, and tell everybody where they can find links to your music and videos.
You can go to my Instagram at street__talk. Street spelled like the fucking regular word street. Talk spelled like the regular word talk. 2 underscores in the middle. You can click the link in my bio. Or you could go to YouTube, click in Y.Luck, that's Y.Luck. Or you could Google Y.Luck. Or you could just hit me up, man. I still bring niggas CDs, because I know I still listen to vinyls. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a purist, so. Either way, man, just if you Google it, every link will come up. Google, we got or you could say, Siri, give me Y.Luck, and it'll pop up with some whole bunch of extra shit. So that's probably the easiest way to do it.